has 2 to 4 players playing cards in sequence in order to complete levels. Pandasaurus Games provided this in exchange for an honest review. Pit out a number of levels, lives, and throwing stars depending on player count. Deal cards to match the current level. Gain more lives and throwing stars by completing levels. Secretly look at your cards without any clue as to what you have. Place your hands on the table when ready. Using the power of your minds, players in any order put out a card face up. Card numbers must ascend from lowest number to highest. Cards are numbered 1 through 100, so you have an idea of what could be in play. If you need to refocus, you may say stop or something similar. If a played card is higher than your lowest card, discard a life card, then everyone discards any lower cards in hand. Continue playing. If hesitant, raise your hand. If everyone raises their hands, discard a throwing star so that everyone may discard their lowest card in hand. When everyone has emptied their hands, reshuffle all cards, then begin the next round. That's honestly the game. Continue until you either win or lose. Silently play cards in ascending order, don't forget about the few tools that you have, and survive as long as possible. That's the mind. Group size, luck, and skill affect how long it takes to play the mind. In our experience, games take 10 minutes, including setup and takedown. Maybe that's because we haven't made it far. A full game is probably 20 to 25 minutes. The only reading is mind reading, and you just need to know numbers up to 100. 5-year-olds could handle the rules, but older players will be better at understanding probability and predicting actions. You can play this wherever you usually play card or board games. It's fun just working with and trying to connect with a single partner, but it's also entertaining chaos with more people. In our third game of the mind, me and my dad synced our minds. Levels 1 and 2 were a breeze, thanks to one of us having very low cards and the other with very high ones. In level 3, we played a card and then used our throwing star. I was holding the 100, but tried hard not to give anything away. Thankfully, he sensed this and played his card. Disaster soon struck, and we completely blew in the 5th level. Again. Think of the mind as a standard card game rather than a board game. There's no theme, but the graphic design is extremely clear thanks to the big numbers in the center and printed in the corners. The level, life, and throwing star cards are equally easy to spot and understand. There isn't deep, long-term strategy. There's going to be luck of the draw. Wires will be crossed and mistakes will be made. If those things bother you, skip this. Again, think of this as a standard card game. With that said, there is hand management, especially during later levels, and some mitigation thanks to the throwing stars. I like that you gain rewards as you play. I touched on this in Family Facts, but there's also deduction and weighing of probability. In level 3 in a 3-player game, 9 cards are in play. If someone started with an 11, there are now 89 possibilities. Someone plays a 20, the possibilities shrink. I love this part of the game. The box is small enough to fit into a purse or backpack. The simple rules and game length make it a perfect fit for school/work lunches, waiting for food at a restaurant, at conventions, and so on. The mind's depth opens up as you survive longer into the game, but some groups might get frustrated long before it gets to that point. With the right people, I totally see why this won a ton of awards and is a worldwide hit. With the wrong people, I also see why people complain that there isn't enough to do compared to other games. As for us, it isn't one I'll suggest often, but I do want to see if me and my dad can finish the game. I also really want to play this with our convention friends. One day.